Now to our other top story, tariff turmoil. All eyes on President Trump today as he announced a 10% tariff on all imports. It's been branded as Liberation Day by the White House. And today in the Rose Garden, Trump invited a Macomb County man and the founder of Auto Workers for Trump 2024 to the stage.
I have watched my entire life, I have watched plant after plant after plant in Detroit and in the Metro Detroit area close. There are now plants sitting idle. There are now plants that are underutilized.
Brian Penbecker not mincing his words just moments after Trump made this announcement.
Effective at midnight, we will impose a 25% tariff on all foreign-made automobiles.
Local auto manufacturers have already been navigating the new tariffs, and I went to talk to one in Sterling Heights. We're also getting new analysis about what consumers can expect to pay if they're in the market for a new car. For Dale Hadel, the director of sales at Citic Dicastal aluminum wheels, tariffs have been a reality.
We're paying it on aluminum wheels, and we'll be paying it on imports from Mexico. We'll be paying it on imported material from Canada. We'll be paying it on the final product coming in from China.
Hadel tells me Citic Dicastal is headquartered in China and is the largest manufacturer of aluminum wheels in the world.
When you think about a 25% tariff, and let's say aluminum just is $1 a pound, now it's $1.25 a pound, and that's a 30-pound wheel. You can do the math.
I asked him what his biggest concern is right now.
My fear is that this will slow down vehicle sales if there's a big bump in pricing that the automakers need to pass on to the consumer.
So let's talk about that. Lansing-based Anderson Economic Group published a new report showing major increases per car.
How much should consumers expect to pay with the new tariffs?
For American cars, and I'm talking about cars assembled in North America, $2,500 at the low end, $10,000 at the high end.
And he says these are conservative estimates. For imports, it could reach $20,000 per car.
And how does Michigan fare compared to the rest of the states in the U.S. when it comes to these tariffs?
There's no state that's more exposed than Michigan to tariffs on automobiles. We are literally the epicenter of tariff effects is probably in the middle of the Ambassador Bridge between Detroit and Windsor.
The auto industry spent the last 20 years trying to find low-cost countries or low-cost content locations where they can have a competitive advantage by manufacturing, which has been enhanced by USMCA and all the incentives to locate there.
One of the theories right now is that there will be pain in the short term, but in the long term, there will be benefit. Can you see something like that?
I don't see that. I see there'll be, at least for the 5 to 7 year duration in front of us, I think you'll see some very significant pain.